Hello everyone. Today we will see another pivot table exercise. So let's start. First, we have to insert a pivot table. So we have to select the data first by pressing Ctrl, Shift, and right arrow, and then Ctrl, Shift, down arrow. So our entire data is selected. Then insert pivot table. Okay. So our pivot table is here, and we want these questions now. Copy and pasting it here. Okay, so now our first question is provide a list of countries by revenue of the combined online and retail sales. So countries column, revenue column, and sales channel column will be affected here. So country, revenue, and sales channel. Okay, so I'm clicking on this country revenue. We can see all the countries with their respective revenues. Now I want to filter them based on sales channel. Okay, we can filter in. I will show you how to filter the data in two ways. First of all, you can use this filter side, or you can select slicer. Slicer is a tool through which we use filter. Okay, and so first of all, I'm using this option. So I want sales channels data. So I'm dragging this and pressing in this filter option. You can see here the option is given. If I click, we can see three options: online, retail, and wholesale. Okay, so this is the data for all the sales channels. If I want to see online and click OK, here only the online sales channels generated revenues by different countries will be appear. If I click wholesale, then wholesale will appear. Or if I can select multiple from here. If I select this, then we can select multiple. If we select both of them, click OK, we'll get both the data. Okay, so this is how this filter side works. Okay, I am now I am removing this option. uh, I'm selecting this. Now I will use slicer to do the same thing. Okay, that is filter data. For that you can click on analyze, and you will see slicer here. Okay, or from insert menu, slicer is also given. Okay, from here you can get. Or okay, I am selecting insert. When you select insert slicer, all the columns of your data will be available here. We want sales channels slicer. Clicking OK, you will see all the options are given here for sales channel column or field. Okay, you can resize this by drag. Okay, here all the options are selected. That means here all the sales channels revenues by different countries are available. If I select only online data will be shown. Wholesale, only wholesale data will be shown. Or if we want to select multiple, then we can select any one. For example, we want to select online and retail. Here we are selecting online, and by pressing control and hold it, and then select another option. Here you can see both the sales channels data. Okay, so our first question was that countries and revenues on online and retail sales. So online and retail. Okay, so here this data is the answer of our first question. Okay, if we want to remove the filters, then we can click this, then all the data will be selected again. So this is the answer of our first question. Then second, which products were sold in Canada and China and show revenues for them. So here product name, uh, countries, okay, and revenue will be affected. Okay, remember one thing, that we have to uh, filter the data based on country. That is, we need only, when we select country, all the countries will be appear, but we don't need all the countries, we need only Canada and China. So how we can do that? Let's start from scratch. Okay, I don't need this. I'm selecting this and pressing delete from keyboard. It's gone. Okay, first we need product name and we need revenue. Okay, so these data is generated by all the countries, but we need only Canada and China. So how we can filter that? Different ways. We can either uh, drag it here, and from country I can select uh, Canada and China. Canada, and I'm selecting multiple items, and China. Okay, so this data is given. Okay, another way we can do it, I'm removing this through slicer. Okay, from analyze, insert slicer, country, and okay. Here another slicer is generated with all the values of country column. Okay, all the data is selected here, but we know we want only Canada and China. So if I, after selecting Canada, if I select China, Canada will be unselected. So to select multiple items, this time we need to press Ctrl and hold. Okay, so these two items are selected and all the items are deselected, so we are getting the same result. So this is how we can filter the data, and that's all for today. Thank you very much.